mind.
You're not the pizza guy.
Zombies ate my neighbors! Now playing on Sega Genesis and Super NES, a 55-level feeding frenzy of pinecone creature
They come back here with them drumsticks.
maniacs with your weed whackers, exploding soda pop, and boozy squirt gun! Save the neighbors! Or they're dead meat. Zombies
Hey, whoa,
ate
whoa,
my
whoa, stop,
neighbors!
stop.
From Konami.
It's okay. I've momentarily regained control. It's alright. Not gonna eat you. Just maybe a nibble on those brains. No, wait, hey, stop! Come on! You can play this game 16-bit. Flat screen, isometric, on your SNES or your Genesis. But what if I told you can also play in first person and VR? Huh? Would you like me to show you that before I eat your brains? Relax! Ah, come on, you're so serious. Come on in here. Boot up your Macintosh. I'll show you how to get it done. Okay, first thing you gotta do, go to the link in the description. Alright. Alright, that's your total conversion for Doom file right there. Go ahead and hit download. Okay. Go ahead and extract it. Okay. So what we're really looking for in here are .wad files or .pk3 files. We don't need anything else. So highlight those files, copy them, put them somewhere where you'll remember. I leave them on the desktop. Okay. Next step, if you haven't already done it, download sidequest onto your Oculus Quest 2 or your Pico. Alright? Once you have sidequest installed, and there are many videos online on how to do this, I'm not going to go through it. Search for the ZDoom launcher. Okay? Go ahead and install that. Alright. Once you have that installed, there's a plethora of things you can do in terms of Doom and Doom mods in VR. This video example just goes over one, but it will work with 9 times out of 10 most Doom or Doom 2 mods. Okay. So you can refer to this guide for that if you need to. Alright. So that's installed, it's all working excellent. Go ahead and hook up your Oculus Quest 2 to your PC via USB. If you get a prompt in the headset, just hit OK. It's fine. Really, it's fine. It's not a virus. It's your PC. Alright? Go ahead and open up the File Explorer. Search for the Questzdoom folder. Alright, see it there? Open it up. Now, you're gonna see a bunch of folders inside. What you're looking for is a folder called Mods. If it's not already there, create it. Okay? Now, go back to your previous files that you saved to your desktop earlier. Paste them in there. That's it. Alright, next time you boot up your Quest headset, go into Questzdoom Launcher, look to the column that says Other Files. You're gonna see it there. In this case, the game is called ZANN. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Alright. Go ahead, highlight it. You're good to go. You're ready to play an almost pixel-perfect recreation of the original SNES and Genesis game, not only in first person, but in VR. Now, where this mod is versatile is you can play it flat screen on your monitor in first person, you can play it PC VR, but we're focusing on standalone VR here. So big shout out to Team Beef and Baggy G for indeed making it possible for us to enjoy these games. Alright. And remember, this guide is also relevant to most, if not all, Doom and Doom 2 mods. Alright, you guys. That's it. See y'all in game. Now, come here with those delicious brains.
VRified Games.
What's up, player? Yeah. Yeah, delivering that talking head. Coming to you live with Daigo in VRified Games. How we doing, Daigo?
Hey Ed, how's it going?
Well, it's going alright. So what are we doing today, my man?
Oh man, Ed. Today we're playing something, man, I never would have dreamed this possible.
Okay.
Oh man, it's from that 16-bit era golden age of gaming. Oh, Ed.
Yeah, what is it, man?
1993. Ed, we're talking 30 years in the making.
Uh-huh.
And I never thought this possible. And I know I touched upon this with the whole Tomb Raider in VR thing. Check out the video, link in the description. Whew. But this game, Konami's Zombies Ate My Neighbors, released way back in 1993 for Sega Genesis and for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, we got a 16-bit game in VR, is that what you're saying?
As good as. Okay, so the original games, yeah? They were top-down, kind of isometric view. Premise of the game was all of these B-movie monsters, they've come to life, they've taken over your neighborhood, and you play as either this horror movie obsessed kid or his older sister in the most 90s video game ever. The pop culture references to the 80s and 90s are abundant. The B-movie monsters are straight out of things like Night of the Living Dead. You know, you got werewolves, vampires, you got hockey mask wearing, chainsaw wielding maniacs, you got aliens, you got, oh, you name it. Every B-movie monster cliche, any reference, that early 90s kind of grungy, kind of teen skateboarding aesthetic that's in there. Oh man.
Okay, so how are we going to be playing asymmetric top-down view game in the VR? Is it kind of like Demio?
No.
Oh.
No. What this is... Okay, woo! What this is, it's actually a total conversion mod for Doom.
Oh, okay, a Doom mod.
Yeah, it's a Doom mod, but it's so faithful, it's almost pixel perfect. Level layout, design, enemies, sprites, all of that is taken straight from the game, soundtrack, weapons, everything. Like, if you're familiar with the cult classic game from 1993, you're gonna know these maps inside and out. It's that good in terms of level of detail, in terms of layout. It is phenomenal, the job that's been done. Now, this particular mod, Zombies Ate My Neighbors TC, or Total Conversion, has been in development for nigh on 20 years. And it's still being developed. Like, the last update was Halloween of last year, so very recently, and they're still working on it. It's almost to completion, but it's not quite there yet. It's still some little things he's working on, but man, he has done so much work. Phenomenal job.
Okay, so let me get this straight. It's basically, what you're telling me is the game from SNES and Genesis. Alright, first of all, that was pushed to first person.
Yeah, there was originally a first-person Doom mod. That's what it was, you played the flat screen.
Alright, but now it's in VR?
Yeah, now you can play it on your PC with ZDoom, and basically what that does is it gives you 6 degrees of freedom head tracking, 6 degrees of freedom motion controllers, believe it or not.
In Doom?
Yeah, believe it or not, you've got 6 motion controls for aiming your weapon and all that kind of good stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you got this game from 1993.
Yep.
16-bit era.
Yep.
Cult classic.
Yep.
And you're telling me it's, first of all, it's been pushed from isometric to first person and now into VR?
Yep. As I was just going over, you could play it on your PC and PC VR, but now, thanks to Team Beef and Baggy G, you can play it on your standalone device with Questzdoom.
You're kidding me. So I can play this now without a PC? Just on my standalone device?
Yeah, you can play it on your Quest 2, or you can play it on a Pico headset. It'll work.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah. But not only that, basically Questzdoom, it's a port of ZDoom, basically. And what that is a remake of the Doom engine, specifically for VR. So any mod that was made compatible with ZDoom on PC will most likely work with Questzdoom.
Oh, are you telling me that there is literally hundreds of Doom mods that were developed from the 90s up until now? You're telling me that I can play them now in VR if I wanted to?
Yep. Not only that, if you go into Questzdoom, there's so many options, so many add-ons you can add. Like you can put in voxel graphics, you can put in more gore, different kind of gameplay modifiers. The list goes on, and you're limited by only your imagination, really.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Cartoon Carl's going to have a tutorial, and basically you guys, if you want to try any Doom mod with Questzdoom, follow that tutorial. The steps are exactly the same. You just need the WAD files or you need the PK3 files. That's all you really need. You just drop them in the mod folder and you're good to go.
Damn. It's that easy, huh?
Yeah. Oh man, Ed. Let me tell you, I've gone down the rabbit hole. I've played Mario in VR. I've played Grand Theft Auto 1. I've played Splatterhouse, which was another one of those Golden Age 16-bit games. Batman. I've gone down the rabbit hole with it. I'm having so much fun. I'm discovering new mods all the time, or rediscovering rather, because I used to play these mods back in the early 2000s for Doom.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah. But this one is really special because the level of detail, the attention to care that this modder went to in order to port the maps, sprites, gameplay elements, the feel, everything from the original Zombies Ain't My Neighbors to the total conversion. Oh man, it's a labor of love. You can tell that it's a labor of love. You can tell the amount of work that's literally been years. Oh man, my hats are off to this guy. He's done a phenomenal job. This is quite possibly the greatest total conversion mod for Doom in existence. Okay, that might be subjective, but yeah. I mean, okay, probably very subjective. I mean, I used to love Zombies Ain't My Neighbors back in the early 90s. Like, the Zeke kid, that was basically me. I was the horror movie aficionado. I had watched all the Evil Deads, Night of the Living Dead, Friday the 13th, all of that. In 1993, I was 12 years old, so I totally identified with that character, you know. It was so cool. Getting to run away from a Leatherface / Jason Voorhees type character in a hedge maze, that kind of thing. Shooting zombies with my squirt gun. Oh, it was so good. So good. And surprisingly, or probably not surprisingly actually, considering the era, very, very difficult. And of course it was modeled after arcade gameplay, and arcade games were typically difficult because they wanted your money. They wanted you to keep pumping in the coins, so you died often, but it was addictive. So Zombies Ain't My Neighbors was absolutely that, but on home console. Very, very difficult, but very, very addictive. Loved it. And now, 30 years later, here I am in VR. I've got the world all around me. And it's just as addictive as it was then, and it's just as difficult, let me tell you, as it was then. Even more so because you lack the situational awareness that the isometric view would have given you. It's not a bad thing at all. It's so good. So good, you guys. Okay, I've rambled on enough, I think.
Man, since the moment you opened your mouth, you've rambled enough.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, okay, so we're going to leave it there, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've any thoughts, any queries, any criticisms, put them down below. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. If there are indeed any games you want us to try and VRify, do let us know. We'll try our best. Yeah. If you guys have any suggestions, even for Questzdoom, any mods that perhaps we don't know about, let us know. We'll give them a try. Whew. Once again, very, very special thanks to Team Beef and Baggy G for all their hard work, all the mods they've done. Up to date. Oh man, yeah. So excited. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in here now, see if I can get to the giant baby. Yep, that's a thing. Alright, VRified Games out.